Hello, Internet, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Stadium. If you couldn't tell, I'm sort of dreading recording this episode, because this time, after last time finishing the 5th and 6th gyms in the Pokemon Gym Leader Castle, we are going to be doing Poké Cup! Okay, so, we are going to need 4 teams, because as you can see, there are 4 modes, going from Pokeball to Master Ball. There are 4 rounds of 8 battles, totaling 32 battles to beat Poké Cup. For the sake of this video not being literally 4 to 5 hours long, I will be speeding up or cutting around battles until the final round of Master Ball Division. This isn't to say that the earlier rounds don't have any challenging trainers, but ultimately, Master Ball Division has the same teams as Pokeball Division, just at their strongest. But I'll still go over the teams I'm using for all of them. To start off with, Pokeball. Diglett, solid speed stat, allowing for Slash to be pretty much a guaranteed critical hit, along with Earthquake for instant gratification instead of needing to wait for Dugtrio to use Dig. Abra, just an incredibly solid moveset. Staryu, again, incredibly solid moveset. I'd prefer Surf over Hydro Pump, but otherwise this is just literally the ideal moveset for Staryu. Jinx. Yeah, I know, I don't want to use it either, but again, solid moveset. Thank God it has Mega Punch instead of Mega Kick. Jolteon. Doesn't have Double Kick this time, but Double Kick isn't really necessary for Jolteon. Instead it has Sand Attack, which has a funny animation when used by Jolteon. Alongside Thunderbolt instead of Thunder, meaning we hit more often, and Pin Missile, which is just good to deal with Psychic types. And Magmar, which I forgot about. Again, just a pretty solid moveset on this one. So that's our round 1 team. Our round 2 team is largely the same, but instead of Diglett, we're using Dugtrio. And instead of Magmar, we're using Persian. Just stab guaranteed crit slash is really good. For Ultra Ball, our team is just kind of evolving again. Using Kadabra now instead of Abra, just for a slightly more powerful Psychic. Fearow is being included on the team just for Drill Peck. We're using Dugong for Surf, Aurora Beam, Rest, and... I mean, this is just a solid moveset outside of Headbutt, really, so... yeah. Also decent bulk on this one, which is important, too. We're now using Starmie instead of Staryu for a more powerful Surf and a more powerful Electric-type move. Obviously, Surf isn't more powerful than Hydro Pump, but with the stat difference, it's still a pretty... good move. And Jolteon is still sticking around. Finally, for Master Ball Division, this is where our team is going to be the most different. Sandslash, Kadabra, Gengar, Starmie, Electrode, who I missed on the way down there, and Articuno, who has Substitute in this format, so that's just solid. With that... oh, I'm really not looking forward to this. Luckily, I'm not recording it all in one sitting, because I'm not a psychopath like I was when I was 18. And I don't have to commentate all of it, so my voice will be okay. Let's start. So I wanted to do post-commentary for every single round of Poké Cup and the next cup that we're going to be doing in Stadium Mode, Prime Cup. But I'm going to be completely honest. The way speeding up footage works in my editing software is it can go up to 400% max, which is 4 times faster than it would normally be, obviously. That still leaves me with over 2 hours of footage because of how just the sheer number of battles these are. And I just don't have a lot to talk about in post commentary, to be completely honest. So as I said before, the final round teams in both of these cups are sort of just the strongest versions of the teams that they're using through the first 3 rounds. So Poke Cup, basically their teams evolve in Great Cup, and then the teams evolve again in Ultra Ball. Master Ball, as I said before, is just the strongest form of the teams that these trainers already have in Pokeball Cup. So you're not going to learn much by just seeing the first 3 rounds, as you will by just watching the last one. If you do want to see every single team and everything in these cups, Bulbapedia has these in their walkthroughs and on the pages for the individual cups. As well as that, there are walkthroughs that go specifically through every single battle. But for the sake of time, I don't know. I barely commentated most of these battles because of how boring they were, and I just feel like you're better off just seeing the final round. Before that, I'm gonna cut around to anything interesting that did happen during the first few rounds, but there wasn't much. Ugh. I don't like that coloration at all. It's just his brains fell out. Pokeball only took me 35 minutes. The game just cut. I didn't press any button. The game just cut the announcer off. That's funny. Okay. I mean, I still have some energy. I'm gonna go on to Great Ball, but it's gonna suck. There we go. Poke Cup, Pokeball clear. Yeah. Don't give me the congratulatory music. I still have like 4.5 more hours of this to go. On to Great Ball. What's that? The first time Mirror Move has actually been used well. Holy shit. That hurt. The bass in this song is sort of driving me insane because it goes from one ear to the other and I'm wearing headphones. Not really crazy about that. Okay. That's 2 out of the 3 divisions done. This is not taking as long as I thought. I got through Pokeball and Great Ball divisions in only like just over an hour. So yeah, apparently Poke Cup isn't as bad as I thought it was. I know the other one is as bad as I think it is, but I may have slightly been over-exaggerating how long this would take. There we go. The Great Ball Trophy. From back when the designs of the Pokeballs were inconsistent and occasionally they just had letters on them. Alright. That's pretty cool. Don't congratulate me though, I still have 2 more to go. But I'm gonna take a break before recording more. But first, I realized between rounds that I'd actually forgotten to go over the rules of this cup. Blue panels. That means qualifying Pokemon for rentals, 149. Every Pokemon is legal in this except for Mew and Mewtwo. You enter with 6 Pokemon and choose 3 out of those 6. Pokemon levels must be from 50 to 55. Which, I wish it was all level 50 if it's the official Pokemon League tournament, which is what this cup is advertised as, but whatever. Maximum 3 Pokemon level total is 155, so you cannot take 3 level 55 Pokemon. You would have to take 2 level 55 Pokemon and... No, you can't take 2 level 55 Pokemon. You have to take, like, 2 level 50s and a level 55. Whatever. That is correct, what I just said. No 2 Pokemon asleep or frozen, obviously. Mew can't attend. Neither can Mewtwo. Gotta continue for a perfect match, which has been going well so far, mostly. And no self-destruct with the last Pokemon, so Explosion Claws. Nothing too complicated. Anyway, I've recorded 2 out of the 4. I'm going to take a break now. Let's go, Ultra Ball. Ape Prime. Oh, he's green. He looks like he has jaundice. Of course, he has to bring Chokma with the hyphen this time. What the fuck is that animation, Game Freak? Well, I guess this game isn't Game Freak, but Ultra Ball is done. It is getting harder. That was 40 minutes for Ultra Ball, so I know Master Ball is going to take longer. But there we go. The Ultra Ball. That U is an H in the Japanese version, because in Japan the Ultra Ball is called the Hyper Ball, which is what the giant H over the top of the ball is supposed to be. But who cares, because it's the Ultra Ball here. Don't give me this congratulatory music, I still have to do one more. Alright. I have finished every cup aside from Master Ball. I cannot stress enough how fucking annoying this part of the game is. This should just be one, like the other two cups. Well, there's one more cup, Prime Cup, but it's split into the same divisions. I hate this. I hate having to do 32 battles in a row. Let alone, like, 24 just to get to the final 8. But anyway, I'm going to actually try and commentate Master Ball Division. I am still going to cut around a bit until we get to the final, just because the final is the only battle that's particularly of note, but I'll still show anything particularly interesting, and I'll go over at least my thoughts about each battle or what Pokemon are good to bring to them. So let's go. So every single one of this guy's Pokemon are weak to Psychic, so Kadabra should be able to sweep, and the off chance that Kadabra isn't, Gengar has not Psychic, so don't take Gengar. But Articuno's busted. Sandslash is also good against poison. There we go.
It's underway! Pokémon Tournament Poké Cup Master Ball! Who will be the master trainer to win it all?
Poké Cup Tournament Master Ball! That's such a mouthful. Okay. I'm just gonna hope to sweep with Psychic. Yep. Kadabra is strong enough that we'll probably just manage. I think Psychic, if not one-shots, at least two-shots everything on this guy's team. And I don't think anything can one-shot Kadabra, so we should be good. Okay, Poliwrath lived. And went for submission. I don't know what other moves this thing has, but, like, what a way to go down.
Hey, what's it doing? Down it goes!
I've never heard that line before. Hey, what's it doing? Down it goes! Love that. I guess you could say that's perfect. Sure. Rocker. So he does have Zapdos, which is scary, but Articuno has super effective coverage against 2/3 of his team. Sandslash can deal with Jolteon and Electrode, and Kadabra... That was not the Kadabra button, that was the Gengar button. Okay. Articuno, Sandslash, Kadabra is a good last resort, as always.
What kind of battle can we expect to see? Begin round 2.
Good start for me. One shot? Yes. That's what you got for using Tangle on Gen 1, dude, against Articuno? You're trying to use Tangle on Yu-Yu? I don't know what tier Tangle is in, so that might be reasonable, I don't know. Zapdos is scary, though. Thunder, Fly, Takedown, and Thunder Wave, so nothing overly, like, accurate. Things that are accurate aren't particularly strong, but Thunder could do serious damage to Articuno. I think we'll... Yeah, I know, announcer. Okay, we're gonna let it try to hit it. Okay, it's using Thunder Wave. It just wants to slow Articuno down. Still get to hit, so let's see how much Ice Beam does. Oh, half health, not bad.
Furious.
From here, we can just switch into Sandslash. I don't think Sandslash isn't affected by Thunder. Fly won't do too much damage, neither will Takedown.
Oh, it's Sandslash.
Yep.
What now?
That was a good read on my part.
Oh, the attack missed.
Not on his.
Will this Pokémon change the flow of battle?
Seismic Toss knocks out.
Combatants face each other. They flew up into the sky.
Okay.
Seismic Toss.
If only I was Charizard.
That's a miss.
In the anime specifically, where Seismic Toss would have worked there. Let's see how much it does. Not too bad. Fly's just a bad move, but I mean, even then, it's almost 100 base power.
It's a hit.
It's just bad because it's easy to predict.
Is it down and out?
Or not predict, but work around when it is used.
The number of reserve Pokémon battles.
There goes the battle! We have to fight Juggler. So, Juggler's team focuses entirely on Sleep, Counter, and Metronome. It can get annoying, but it's easy to send in a Pokemon that you don't really care about, you know, getting Sleep Claused, and then just using that to your advantage. Otherwise, his team... I mean, 2 of them are weak to Psychic, so... I'm gonna bring Kadabra, I'm gonna bring Sandslash, and I'm gonna bring Articuno.
Here's a Pokémon.
Switching into what?
Oh, it's Snorlax.
Snorlax. Okay.
It's
This thing might only know Metronome. Well, it probably knows Counter too, actually, but still. Let's see how much this does, because I'm actually not... Well, if it's a critical hit, it's gonna do good damage. Mega Kick, that'll probably break the Substitute, but
Substitute disappeared.
from here, who cares? We just use Ice Beam.
An inch. Ice Beam.
This might not kill, but it'll get close. It killed.
Oh, is it down and out?
What was he cooking?
What's that?
Nightshade isn't a bad option.
The substitute was you.
It's almost like Gengar is just begging its trainer to let it actually have Nightshade on its moveset. Still a perfect. Call me Von Karma, the way I have a perfect record right now. Beauty! As you can see, her team is very weak to Electric, but she brings a couple ground types to counter that. As a result, I think Electrode is a natural option to bring along. And then... we have Starmie, which can deal with the ground types. And Gengar has Thunderbolt, so... here we go. Yes, very exciting. Okay, I'm switching into Starmie immediately.
Changing Pokemon. That Pokemon must not have been the right choice.
It wasn't. I don't know what this Sandslash has, so... Earthquake. That'll do a lot, but that's fine. It's not gonna knock out. Half health is a lot, though, so... we'll see. Okay. Waste my time. Go for it. I don't care. Oh, I got flashbacks the second I saw that thing. Okay. The Starmie is sick of this thing, too. Starmie doesn't want to see Tentacruel in this game anymore, and I do not either. So, the issue now is, we're both down to Starmie. Her Starmie is 1 level higher, and has higher HP, which leads me to believe it probably has higher speed as well. So if we manage to outspeed and hit with Thunder, we can win. Yep.
A psychic
I
blast.
figured it was hopeless, but in the off chance that it wasn't, that would have been really cool.
And there goes the battle.
It's the first loss since I started attempting Poké Cup, though, so I'll take it. Losing to, like, there are more embarrassing things to lose to than Starmie.
Ice Beam.
This thing apparently doesn't have an answer to Articuno, considering it had to switch at the beginning of the fight, so...
Taken down with one hit.
Yeah, even if it wasn't, I didn't think that was really, like, a danger for Articuno at all. Alright. We're down to continue, but that's fine. Medium. Half her Pokemon are weak to Electric, and the other half are weak to Ground, so we're going to take Electrode, Sandslash, and Articuno. Articuno's just a safe last Pokemon most of the time.
We're in the last half of the tournament. Things will get quite hot. Begin round 5.
That looks like a good start to me. Let's see if we actually hit, though.
Here's the first move.
Okay. Critical hit, even. I'll take it. That's a great first turn.
Down already. What's that? Nail the weak spot.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
Taken down with one hit.
That's bad.
Pokémon V.
It doesn't help that this music really does feel like a panic attack. It's like a higher tempo version of the fucking Team Rocket Hideout song.
There, it's a hit.
2 losses in Master Ball.
Down and out.
I did not have this much trouble in my test playthrough. I thought the main issue was that it took so fucking long to get to this point, but no, it's that the battles are actually hard. I don't think my strategy was necessarily flawed, though, so Electrode, Sandslash, and I guess instead of Articuno, I'm gonna bring Starmie, because that Ninetales was a real issue. This seems to be the battle where she spams Confuse Ray. I remember saying earlier at some point that the medium in one format or another likes to spam Confusion, and apparently I just got them mistaken with the Poké Cup one, because she does genuinely seem to prioritize it. Maybe I was wrong, maybe it doesn't have Thunderbolt. My notes say it has Thunderbolt, Psychic, and Confusion, and this Starmie fucking sucks!
What's it doing? Down and go.
I'm gonna kill the announcer.
One Pokémon.
Electrode, you bitch, you better hit.
Thunder. Good hit.
Thank fuck.
It's finally taken down. Both combatants are down to their last Pokémon.
We've come full circle.
We're down to the last Pokémon. There's just one Pokémon aside now.
Okay. I'm not doing this battle again. I'm not.
The battle is
Hit first try, make that suspend point worthless.
Super effective.
Thank you. Thank you.
Taken down with one hit.
That
And there goes the
that was ridiculous, dude. Okay. Tamer. All of his Pokemon know only 2 moves, Hyper Beam and something else. I'm going to bring Gengar to force them to use their other move instead of Hyper Beam, since they're all weaker. Otherwise, Starmie has a strong move against all of his non-normal type Pokemon, and Articuno is just generally very strong. For some reason, I think this thing's other move is Dig. I could be wrong. Anyway, Dragon Rage. Okay.
the trainer knew now.
I think Dig would be a better move in almost every situation at level 52.
Serious battle.
But sure thing. That's fine. Let me guess, it's wakes out?
It's fast asleep.
Okay! It's not waking
We're
up.
gonna make this a one-sided fight.
I will switch into Starmie then. That went much better than the last battle. I will take it. Alright, Psychic. He has a fucking Zapdos. Because having to fight one of these in this cup was not enough. Half his team is weak to Ice, so Articuno, I'm gonna bring Sandslash for its immunity to Thunderbolt or Thunder, whatever that Zapdos has, as well as just being a strong physical attacker against Alakazam and Kadabra. Otherwise, Electrode, and I'm also gonna make a Suspend point here. Alright, let's go.
This is it, the semi-finals! No one wants to lose having come this far.
I've been sort of missing having Jolteon. I don't know what this thing had, but in the last cup it just spammed Tri-attacks, so... Well, it's not doing that this time. And it's a fucking crit again! Every time something uses Psychic against me, it gets a fucking crit or a special drop! It's so infuriating! I'm just exploding at this point, whatever. There's a 50% chance the rest of his Pokemon are weak to Ice Beam.
There's only one Pokemon against 3. The battle has become one-sided.
Shut up, announcer. Oh. Okay. I saw Psychic. Yep, I saw Psychic and assumed it would be a crit, and you saw me do that, so you know that I'm telling the truth about that. I'm at the point where I'm just gonna keep reloading until he starts with something advantageous for me. I am so sick of seeing Kadabra or Alakazam. I'm sick of it. I'm switching it up this time. Sure, this is a better matchup than Articuno versus Kadabra, weirdly enough. Sure, use Psychic. I do not care. Just don't crit. Thank fuck. I'm so not used to seeing Psychic get used and not being a critical hit against me. I should not have to be relieved to see that. Okay, that just kills. I'll take it. I will fucking take it, man.
What will the next Pokemon be?
Probably something bad for me. Yep. I don't know what this thing has, but no matter what it has, it's bad for me. I'm just gonna use Seismic Toss in the off chance that I actually get to do anything. What? Okay. I'm getting a sense of deja vu here. Switching into Electrode and paralyzing it. I don't care at this point. You're gonna use Fly, then this is what you get.
What's this? The attack wasn't effective. Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle?
Sure seems like it. Zapdos looks really good in this game, by the way. I think it's just because its design is so jagged that the polygons don't really, like, matter. But Zapdos just looks really good compared to a lot of other Pokemon. I was hoping we were going to be faster so we can use Seismic Toss before it uses Fly. And it's fully paralyzed, so we get to do it again. I'm honestly a little surprised that Sandslash outspeeds even when it's paralyzed. That's another W for Sylvia, I guess. And it's going for Swift instead of Fly. We are dealing with a genius Zapdos user here. It sure is. And he just couldn't help but bring one of the Pokemon that's weak to Ice. I'm just gonna let him take out Sand Slash. I think that's my safest bet here. I can at least get some damage off of Seismic Toss. I actually really like this Executor's name. Something about Guterenza is just very silly to me in a way that, like, I don't know. That makes me happy. I like Guterenza. Okay. We win. It only took like 5 attempts at getting the right lead. Okay. We have one more battle. With 2 continues. Old Man. Okay. This one could be tough. Okay, I'm gonna go with Articuno, because look at his team. I'm gonna go with Sand Slash to eat up Jolteon's Thunderbolts. I think Gengar for Thunderbolt, too. Okay. One of his Pokemon is tool-assisted, so... You know, we gotta be careful of that, but otherwise, let's do this.
This is it, the final battle! Who will match in glory of the championship?
Old Man is leading with his strongest Pokemon, Dragonite, level 55, Dragon Flying type, knowing the moves Takedown, Surf, Dragon Rage, and Thunder Wave. So, I like to imagine that this is the same Old Man who taught us how to catch Pokemon all that time ago in Viridian City. I know this guy uses the Gentleman's Sprite, but come on. This is the final battle of the official Pokemon League sponsored tournament in this game. I think it'd just be really neat if it was him. Okay. In my test playthrough, I will say he did not bring either of the legendary birds that he's packing, so I'm just gonna hope it goes that way again. I'm fine taking Paralysis if it means we can get rid of this Dragonite early. Also, this song goes incredibly hard. I'm not gonna, like, shut up to let you listen to it, because I probably already did earlier, but if I didn't, I recommend looking into, like, listening to it, because this song is insanely good. Okay. Jolteon is level 50, Electric type, knowing the moves Thunderbolt, Pin Missile, Quick Attack, and Thunder Wave. I'm switching into Sand Slash.
Here's a Pokemon change.
Jolon.
Oh, it's Sand Slash.
Alright, we eat that Thunderbolt, as expected.
Oh, the attack missed. Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle?
Now, since he brought Dragonite, he has to have 2 of his level 50s, which means I believe he cannot have his Lapras with him. So, I'm not completely sure what he's gonna do, and I'm gonna dig. Pin Missile. Okay. I half expected him to switch, honestly. I mean, if he knows it's gonna be a critical hit, though, go for it, dude. And now he switches, of course. He's a little too smart for Dig, I guess. Oh boy, he brought Moltres. We've seen a lot of Zapdoses, but this is the first time we've seen someone use a Moltres. Oh boy. I need to preserve Sand Slash. So I'm gonna switch into Gengar. Moltres is level 50, Fire Flying type, known moves Fire Blast, Fly, Swift, and Double Team. His remaining Pokemon are Articuno, level 50, Ice Flying type, known moves Blizzard, Sky Attack, Double Edge, and Reflect. Tauros, level 50, Normal type, known moves Strength, Fire Blast, Thunder, and Bide. And Lapras, level 55, Water Ice type, known moves Surf, Ice Beam, Sing, and Mist. Okay. Let's just go for Thunderbolt. I don't think we're faster, but in the off chance we are, okay. This should do some decent damage. If it's a crit, that might kill. Okay, it didn't, but it's close.
Firefly.
Miss. Crit. Crit. Yes! Good thing I caught on, because that would have been a crit if I kept saying miss. Okay. Thunderbolt should knock it out, and then we can switch back into Sand Slash, and we have this victory pretty much guaranteed.
Oh, is it down and out?
Okay.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
This battle luckily went pretty well. If he brought both of the legendary birds along with Dragonite, this would have gone a lot more poorly, I guarantee
The
that.
remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided.
Okay.
Here's
Switch
a
into
Pokemon.
Sand Slash, expecting the Thunderbolt. Or Thunder Wave, I guess. Either way, it doesn't affect Sand Slash. Alright.
What now? Oh, the attack missed. Will this
I don't think it missed, I think it just didn't affect Sand Slash, but... I understand you're working with Gen 1's limitations, dude, so... Hitting 4 times that time.
A decent hit.
Not a crit this time, though, so it's effectively the same as the last time he used it. Using Dig, he just doesn't have an out anymore.
Serious battle.
And I think since Dig is 100 base power in Gen 1, this probably kills. If not, we're just gonna use it again, so...
Oh, it's another miss. Big hit. Wow, that's an effective hit.
There we go.
Take it down with one hit.
Oh, it feels so good to be done with this, and it feels awful to know that there's a longer cup still in the future.
Has been decided.
Perfect victory against Old Man. Articuno. Sand Slash. Gengar. Kadabra. Starmie. Electrode. There we go. Master Ball Cup clear. Oh, this video took 2 days to record. And the next tournament mode is gonna take like 4 or 5 days. But you know what? You know what? It feels good to be done with this. This is one of the 2 game modes in Stadium that I was really dreading recording. I have about 3 hours of footage I need to sift through to make the final video, but... Whew. It feels good to be done. If you've been watching these Stadium videos, which I have no idea how the reception of these is going to be, I'm recording these very far ahead of time. I'm recording these during the break between episodes 36 and 37. I don't know how you do it. These are long and very just battle-y, but... Whew. Okay. After clearing the Master Ball division of Poké Cup, you will win a Doduo Game Boy. It speeds up the Game Boy in the Game Boy Tower. We already went over this, how there are upgrades called the Doduo and Dodrio Game Boy. And frankly, I'm not really that concerned with showing what this does, because I'm playing on Switch. But yeah, you can just, you can play Game Boy games at 2 times the speed now. If you played on an emulator, you could already do that. You could go up to 10 times the speed if you wanted, so... Not a huge deal, but it's a little bit fun. A little bit funny, a little goofy, a little silly even. Anyway. With that done, next time on Pokemon Generation 1, we are going to be taking on the final 2 gym leaders in the Gym Leader Castle. I will see you guys then. I'll see you then, Greg. I'll see you then.